Okay, welcome to Inner Harbor, folks. This is Tenacious Earl with another History Maker baseball game in the Boston Red Sox 2019 Sim, better known as the Tenacious Baseball League version 3.0. They go into Camden Yards to face the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles at 11-25. They are in last place. Boston in fourth with a 20-16 record. Boston has Harmony till further notice, and Workman continues to be having the extra control on his closer card. Those are the TFNs for Boston. For the Orioles, one of the big things they have going for them is they have an injury to Trey Mancini, which has ended his season. So, unfortunately, we won't be seeing him, even though he played in real life, and that was kind of an unfortunate thing. And the Red Sox still have 6 games against them. The TFNs, Eshelman is a struggler. I don't know if we're going to see him or Ynoa in this series, who is unhappy. So, but in any case, Baltimore semi-harmonious, Boston full harmonious. So they'll be facing right-hander Dylan Bundy. With the lineup you see here on the screen, it's Benintendi in left, Betts in right, Devers at third. He'll be the hot hitter based on his stats from last game. Bogarts at short. J.D. Martinez, the DH. Moreland at first comes back into the lineup after some time away on injury. Vazquez, the catcher. Marco Hernandez comes in at second base. He'll be playing most of the games out, maybe spelled by Brock Holt here and there. And Jackie Bradley Jr., the center fielder, bats ninth and will be the cold hitter. And we are ready to go. Facing Dylan Bundy, who is listed as a workman with flash and semi-control. So Benintendi to lead off. 2-2-3. And we get the book out here and go to the main chart. And what do we see? Is the pitcher wild? He's not. Slugger or utility. Benintendi is a semi-slugger with no dot. So this is going to be a single left. And he's not active, so no steal. But he'll reach first on a base hit. And that will be a runner on base for Mookie Betts, who has been a little bit under form here. We'll see if he can pick it up here as we close the second half. Is the pitcher a struggler? No, on 2-5-6. Champion or patient? He's semi-patient with a dot. That's going to be a walk. It'll move Benintendi to second. So with nobody out, 2 runners on already for Rafael Devers, who is also a little behind in the power numbers. We'll see. They sure would love to see one from him right now. Let's see. Triple fours. This is a good chance. Scrapper, no. This is a double to right unless he was a home run king. He's not a home run king. But that will be a double, and that will score Benintendi, and everybody's going to score. Betts is not stoic, so if he were stoic, he would have to hold at third, but that's going to be 2 runs across right off the bat for the Red Sox. 2 runs batted in for Devers. And this is a series that Boston would want to be sweeping, even on the road against a pretty paltry team. And already they've gotten to Bundy with a double from Devers to follow up a single and a walk. So 2-0 Boston. In the first, 1-4-6 now. Bundy is flash. That's a strikeout. Gets the first out with Devers in scoring position. So Devers is not. I wonder if we should try it. We could try stealing a bag here with Devers and getting him to third. I think it would be, and we'd also, so Pedro Severino, semi-iron. You could get a 1-4 chance, I believe, if he were iron. We'll just leave it this way. So J.D. Martinez is up now. He leads the team in home runs. 1-3-4. Gold catcher, no. Champion, no. So it'd be outfield drama. Go with the black and the blue dice. 13. Center fielder, iron. Center fielder is Stevie Wilkerson, and he's not, so that will be a fly out. I'm not sure. I don't think that would have been enough to score the runner anyway, even if we had tried to get him to third. So now it's going to take a base hit from Moreland. to score Devers. 2 outs. Runner at second. 3, 5, 6. Same side. Moreland's a lefty. Bundy's a righty. No. Utility or sad sack. Semi-utility with a dot. That's going to be a grounder to short. And Richie Martin's going to throw to first in time to retire the side, but 2 runs come across. And we'll go to the bottom of the inning with a 2-0 lead to Boston. So, facing the Red Sox pitcher, Rick Porcello, is going to be the following lineup. It'll be VR at second base, Jonathan VR. Then Anthony Santander in right. Renato Nunez will be the DH. Hanser Alberto will be at third. Pedro Severino, the catcher. Santander will be the hot hitter based on a D10 roll to kind of decide that because we don't have any past precedent for this team. Pedro Severino, the catcher, batting fifth, will be the cold hitter. Chris Davis at first. Jace Peterson in left. Stevie Wilkerson in center. And Richie Martin, the shortstop, face Porcello, who is semi-struggler flash control. 1-1-6. Is he fresh? He is. That's a strikeout. He gets VR down on strikes. 1 down. Anthony Santander. 1-2-4. Control. Porcello is control. That'll be a grounder to short. Bogarts makes the play to first for the second out of the inning. And now Renato Nunez, the DH. 2-4-6. Also control check, and he is, so that'll be grounded to the pitcher. 1-2-3 inning for Porcello. He throws to first. And that's a 0 on the board as we go to the second. 2-0. Okay, back to it. Top of the second. And Christian Vázquez, who has also been lagging a bit in power numbers, he'll lead off the inning. 2-3-6. Bundy isn't double control or dynamic, and the pitcher isn't batting, so that will be a walk. Leadoff walk for Vázquez. Marco Hernandez, this is his second plate appearance of the season. He's been underutilized, so we're going to be using him a lot here. Let's see how it works out. 1-4-5. Not a struggler on the mound, so this is going to be a grounder to third base, and it's going to be started by, let's see, Alberto, and it's going to go around the horn, and that will be a double play for the second out, for the first and second outs, and that'll bring up Jackie Bradley Jr. as Hernandez doesn't get the job done, doesn't get the runner to second, doesn't do much of anything except clear the bases, and 1-6-6 Workman, yes, that'll be a single, and we're going to go to experience based on what it says in the book. That's an experience directive. So we go to the top of the order with Andrew Benintendi, who is neutral. Bundy is also neutral, so a couple of guys without anything. 12 experience. Is he icon batter? No. He strikes out, and that will end the top of the second with 1 hit and 1 left. Still 2-0. So far, so good for Rick Porcello. But they're going to start with Alberto, and it'll be from the right now chart. So there's the batter isn't hot or cold, and Porcello isn't either. So see what comes up. 25. Hot batter. He isn't hot, so it's going to be a line out to first. And it's grabbed by Moreland for the first out. That brings up Pedro Severino, the cold hitter, and we go back to the main chart for this one. 2-4-6 is he control, semi-control. Wait, Porcello's regular control. So yes, that's another grounder back to Porcello, and he converts the out. 2 outs. Chris Davis, the much maligned Chris Davis. We have no clue how his season has gone here so far. 3-4-5. Iron catcher. Vázquez is not. Good eye. He doesn't have a good eye. This is a strikeout to end the second. And we're going to start the third on the right now check. Okay, so 2-0 Boston. We start the third with bets. We're going to be going off of right now. Bundy is semi-hot because he struck out Benintendi with as the last batter that came up 16. Is he a hot pitcher? Yes. So that's going to be an easy ground out to short. So Richie Martin converts that. And we go back to the main chart for Rafael Devers, who knocked in a couple of runs with a double in the first. 2-6-6. There's nobody on first, so as the leadoff batter, he's not. That's going to be a fly ball, lazy fly out into right. Santander strolls underneath it and grabs it toward the second out. Now Xander Bogaerts. 3-3-6. We flip the chart over. Ace, no. We never get dynamic. So sad sack, utility or patient, no. So that'll be a single to center for Bogaerts. He puts it right up the middle, right past the pitcher. And now player experience. We have J.D. Martinez with Bogaerts at first and 2 outs. 56, Icon pitcher. Bundy is not. This will be infield drama, so we got to check to see if the infielder can make the play. 26 is the second baseman Gold. It's Jonathan VR, and he is not. This is going to be a single in the center. 1 base advance. Bogaerts will have to hold up at second, and now first and second with 2 away. And it brings up Mitch Moreland. 0 for 1. Can he do it? Can he bring the runner home from second? 3-3-6. Ace, no. Sad sack, utility, or patient. He's semi-utility. The dot says no. This is going to be another single, and it's going to score the runner from second. Martinez will have to, actually with 2 outs, he will end up at third. And that's 3-0 to the Red Sox as Moreland comes through with 2 out, run batted in, a single. And again, we go to the player experience chart, and Vazquez is neutral. Both players here that are being checked are neutral. 33, prospect batter, no. This is going to be a fence check. This could be a 3-run shot here. Is it going to happen? Let's see. First, we need to decide is Vazquez. We have to check. He's a half a home run king, so we have to roll the decider die. If it comes up yes, he goes home run king, which is very much going to give him a chance at a home run, but he's not. So we have to go to other. The other is only a 6 brings a home run. Otherwise, it's a double or a triple. It's a 6. It's gone. It's a 3-run home run, and it's now 6-0 Red Sox as Vazquez goes deep. Going off the other chart, it's kind of a rare occurrence, but we know that he has been a little light on his home runs, and he comes through in a big way here with 2 on and 2 out. 3 runs batted in, and it's 6-0, and Bundy is rocked. He is not fresh anymore, and he's not even through the third. Now we go back to the main chart for Marco Hernandez, still with 2 outs. Also Bundy now a struggler with 4 reaching in a row. And I forgot to roll the decider. 1-2-6. He's not fresh, not a sad sack. So this is another single. And the Orioles are going to have to get some action going in the pen. They're going to get Gabriel Ynoa. So that's Ynoa, who was unhappy. He's going to be warming up Jackie Bradley Jr., who is 1 for 1. He's kind of had his own struggles. Oh, and we need to go to the right now chart. So Bradley Jr. is semi-hot. Bundy is semi-cold. 26, hot pitcher, no. Pitch misses, driven into right field for a base hit, and this may be the end of the line. See, with a 2, I think Hernandez will hold up at second. Semi-stoic. We will force him to hold, and we're going to make a pitching change here. It's going to be Gabriel Ynoa coming in to face the top of the order. 6-0 Boston. Okay, so Benintendi to the plate, and this is going to go back to the main chart to face right-hander Gabriel Ynoa. It is lefty-righty, so no bump for the right-sidedness for the pitching arm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Runners on base. Yes, this is going to be plate drama. So let's see if they at least keep the bat going. Wild pitcher. He's not wild. So it's going to be a strike, and then we go to the umpire chart for first and second, and then we re-roll. Touch and go here for the Orioles. 444. Respected umpire at first. He's not. Batter out on... No. Umpires called batter safe. Runners advance one base in both cases. So this is going to be a single. Everybody advances. So base is now loaded for Mookie Betts. Look out. Look out below. Back to the main chart. Base is loaded. 2 down. 7 men to the plate in a row now. 7 hits in a row. 3, 4, 6. What is that going to bring up here? Is he eager? No. That's going to be a walk, and it's going to bring home a run. So, Enoa, you can see why he's unhappy. He's walking guys with the bases loaded. Scared of Betts, and now he's going to bring up Devers, who isn't any better. 7-0 now. 5 in the inning. And we go to the chemistry chart. If they're lucky, they'll get one off of the pitching team being harmonious. 35. Pitching team dissonance, no. So it's going to be a ground out to short, so they're going to go the short way here to Betts. They're going to get him at second on a 6-4. Fielder's choice finally out of the inning, but 5 come in to score on, what do we have there? 7 hits, I believe, and a walk, and still 2 left on base. Actually, still the base is loaded. So coming up to the bottom of the third, 7-0 Boston. Okay, so Porcello 6 up, 6 down, and facing Jace Peterson for the first time, the left fielder, batting from the left side, facing the right-hander Porcello, and the pitch. 2-3-5. Is he wild? He's control, so no. Eager. Semi-eager with a dot. Yep, that will be a single unless he's a whiffer. He's also a semi-whiffer. Is it a single or a strikeout? It is a single, so that's the first hit of the game. Peterson pokes it through into the outfield. And Stevie Wilkerson's card has an affinity to the one before it in line. So we will roll on Stevie Wilkerson here with Peterson at first. Peterson semi-active. Let's see if he can get... Well, they need base runners, so let's just keep going here. 166 Workman or Gilded, neither of those. Whiffer, he is a whiffer, that's a strikeout. So Wilkerson goes down. Brings up Richie Martin, the shortstop, young guy. Some starts here at short for the Orioles. 2-3-4, runners on base. Yes, there's a runner at first. So we go to the plate drama chart, and we will roll on that with runner at first. Umpire. Plate, not umpire. Plate drama. This is potentially the a pass ball or wild pitch. 1-6 catcher iron. Vasquez is not, so that'll be low and away in a ball. And again, now we go to the umpire chart and we re-roll. Runner on first. 15. Respected umpire at home. That's not the case. That's going to be a ball. 2 batter still at bat. So could have had a chance to call that strike for a strikeout, but instead the umpire isn't respected. It's Doug Eddings. So we keep going. 1-2-6 is Porcello fresh. He is. That's a liner. Hot shot right at Marco Hernandez for the second out. And now Jonathan VR top of the order. Peterson at first. Tempted to steal with him, but let's just go ahead and let VR hit 1-3-3. Is he a slugger? He is. This one is popped to center field. Looking back on it is Bradley Jr., and it's gone. And that puts Dew on the board for the Orioles. It is 7-2 now. Takes Porcello deep, knocks in Peterson. And it's a 7-2 lead now for your Boston Red Sox, for those of you who are Red Sox fans. Now Santander grounded up short in the first. 2 down, 2 across. 1-3-4. Gold catcher, no. Santander, is he a champion? He's not. So this is going to be outfield drama. Another check. 35. Left fielder Gold. He's Benintendi. He's not. It's going to be a double with no error. If there was a dot showing on the decider, it'd also be an error. But that's a double for Santander. So Porcello running into some trouble here in the third inning. Hoping to get Renato Nunez out here. So, and wait, do we go to chemistry? Was that? Yeah, it was chemistry. So still not quite out of this. Let's see, 14, batting team dissonance. No, that's a single. Santander is going to have to hold. He's also semi-stoic, so it doesn't make much sense to try and send him home. Brings up Hanser Alberto. With runners at the corners and 2 outs, 2 across, 3-3-4. Ace or star, no. Sad sack. No. That's a single. Unless he's eager, then it's a ground out. And so it's a ground out to short for Alberto, and it's going to be a fielder's choice. We'll say 6-4, fielder's choice, and they're going to get out of the inning because of that, because of the eager check. So 2 across, 4 hits, and 2 left as we're going to the 4th, 7-2 Boston. Okay, Gabriele Noah going for a little bit of a long relief stint here. He's going to go at least 2 innings if he can keep it clean here. Bogart's leading off the 4th. 1-4-4 as he flash, semi-flash with a dot. That's going to be a strikeout, although, yeah, that will be a strikeout. Eddings doesn't have any designations. So he strikes out Bogarts, 1 out. J.D. Martinez now. 2-5-6 struggler, semi-struggler, no doubt gets away with that. Champion of patient, nope. Infield drama. And that's going to be 25. Second baseman, Iron. It's VR, and he isn't, so that'll be a ground out. VR makes the play, 2 down. Mitch Moreland, 4-5-6. He isn't patient, so this is a fly ball to center. It's going to be caught out there by Wilkerson in a 1-2-3 inning for Noah. Just what the doctor ordered as the Orioles get out of that one without a hitch. We're going to go to the bottom of the inning. It's still 7-2. Porcello labored a little bit there in the bottom of the 3rd. And we go to chemistry for Pedro Severino. 56 pitching team dissonance. No, they're actually full harmonious, so it's going to be a strikeout. Of Severino, 1 out, and now we go to the right now chart for Chris Davis, and it's going to be semi-hot for the pitcher, semi-cold for Davis. 66 hot batter. He is not hot, so it's going to be a fence check. This could be a home run, even though he's not hot. We're going to go check the fence. What's going to happen here? It's the center field. He is a semi-home run king. We have to roll the decider die. Does it come up? No, it doesn't. So it's going to be a 1. That'll be a double for Davis. So a double with 1 out brings up Jace Peterson. 2-3-5. Porcello isn't wild. Semi-eager with a dot. Single. Izzy Whiffer. Were they going to get the strikeout this time? No, it's going to be another single for Peterson. Davis has to hold up at 3rd, but he's gotten 2 results on that exact roll that have come his way. So 1st and 3rd with 1 out. And Porcello trying to get through. He'd like to get through 5 and be in line for the win, but things are looking a little dicey right now. 1-2-4. Control. He is. This is a grounder to short. This is going to be a tailor-made double play ball. It's going to be Bogarts to Hernandez over to 1st to Moreland for the 6-4-3 double play, and they get out without any runs allowed. 2 hits, 1 left, stranded at 3rd, and we're going to go to the 5th with it being 7-2. Boston on top. Okay. One more inning would be optimal for Gabriel Ynoa. Try to get him through the fifth. Maybe they'll check out another option out of the pen here. 1-4-4. He is semi-flash with a dot. That is a strikeout. We've already done that umpire check. So, 1 out. Marco Hernandez, he did single and scored in that big third inning. 1-3-3. He's not a slugger, so that will be a fly ball to left. It'll stay in the park and it'll be caught out there by Jace Peterson. 2 away. Jackie Bradley Jr., 2-2-5. Pitcher's not a star, slugger, or sad. He is a slugger and a whiffer. This is a strikeout to end the inning. So another solid inning there from Ynoa, and I don't know, maybe I don't know, that's 2 1/3. I think we may give Ynoa one more inning here. He's pitched pretty well. We're going to the bottom of the fifth. Porcello would be in line for the win if he can get through this inning. Too much trouble. This is getting up to the third time through the order. He's going to face Richie Martin for the second time. Richie Martin not living La Vida Loca, but he is trying to get on base here. 5-6-6. Not wild, not a good eye. It's a strikeout. Gets Martin on strikes. And now we go to the right now check for Jonathan Villar, who is 1 for 2 with a 2-run homer in the third inning to give the Orioles their runs. 25, hot batter. He is definitely hot based on the decide or die, so that's going to be a single. He's 2 for 3 now. Villar. And it's going to bring up Santander with a chance to maybe cut this down to a 3-run deficit. Runner at first. 1-2-6. Is he fresh? It's the fifth inning, semi-fresh, no dots, so no dice there from that. Sad sack. He's not a sad sack, so this is going to be a single. Only one base advance. Villar gets to second, and so Boston will have to start getting some action in the bullpen. They're going to stir up Colton Brewer and Darwinzon Hernandez, a righty and a lefty. First and second with 1 out. It's going to bring up Renato Nunez, who is 1 for 2. So they're warming up, and Nunez, 2-3-5. Wild, he's not wild. Eager, semi-eager, no dot. This is going to be a grounder to second. This will be a fielder's choice. 4-6, fielder's choice. The runner on second moves to third, Villar. And that will bring up Hanser Alberto. 2 outs. Runners at the corners. We're going to stick with that, although, let's see, it's going to be a right now. And right now, neither player is semi-anything. They're just neutral. Let's see, 23, cold pitcher. He's not cold. This is going to be a towering fly out. It's going to be caught by Bradley Jr. And Porcello gets through the fifth. So, no runs for either team in the fifth. And it's still 7-2. Boston on top as we're going to the sixth. And that puts Porcello in the position of being a chance to win this game, even though he has had his struggles here in the last couple of innings. And with Severino, I think they're gonna leave Colton Brewer warming up. I think he's gonna be the one to come in here in the sixth. Porcello laboring, and they're gonna leave Ynoa in here. So Benintendi will lead off the sixth. And Bundy gave up 7 runs in total. 3-4-6. Is he eager? No. It's going to be a walk, and he's not active, so he doesn't steal, but that will be a walk for Benintendi. Brings up Betts. 2-6-6. Runner on first is not thrown out. Not the leadoff batter. It'll be a fly ball to right. 1 out. The Orioles will get Miguel Castro thrown in the pen, and also get Richard Blyer from the southpaw side loosening. So with the runner at first, 1 out, it'll be Rafael Devers. 2-5-6 is a struggler. The dot says yes, this is going to be a single. Holding up will be Benintendi. He's going to try and take an extra base. So we're going to allow him to do this. First roll the decide or die to see if it's even possible. And it's not. So that's it. So first and second with 1 out, and it'll be Bogarts. And they're going to make the change. We're going to bring in Miguel Castro. So there's the hook. And okay, so Miguel Castro, he will get the ace bump, being from the same side of the rubber as the batter. So here we go with 1 out. Runners at first and second. 2-4-5. Is Xander a hero? He is. That's a single. And 1 base on a single. There's no active runner on base, so it's going to load the bases for J.D. Martinez. So, bases loaded, a big spot here. Can they open this game wide open? 2-3-3. Ace or star? This ace is gone now that 1 batter's gone. Is he a slugger? He is a slugger. This one is hit deep. It is a grand salami. J.D. Martinez goes out of the park. Big home run. That makes it 11-2 as he knocks in Benintendi, Devers, and Bogarts. And a big home run given up by Miguel Castro. Not a doubt on that one. And now the Orioles are just in mop-up mode. Got Moreland 1 out. Nobody on now. 5-5-6. This could be a double. Not an ace. Sad sack. No. That's a double to right. So now you've got struggler to add to it with or semi-struggler. Brings up Christian Vazquez. Three, 5, 6, same. Righty versus righty. Yep, that's a strikeout, so that's the 2nd out. Now Marco Hernandez, can he drive home Moreland and make this 12? He even does in 1-4-4. Fresh, he is fresh. Or no, flash. He is flash. That's a strikeout to end the inning. So 4 come in to score. It's now 11-2 Boston, and the line is going to be closed on Gabriel Ynoa. He does give up 2 earned runs as Castro can't stop the bleeding. It's 11-2. Okay, so bottom of the 6th, and need to put these cards here so you can see the score sheet and whatnot. So Colton Brewer back up from AAA. Going to get another stint here with the Sox, as the Sox are going to try and nurse their way through the rest of this game with their bullpen. Hopefully use some middle relief options and long relief. 1-3-5 is going to be for Pedro Severino will be an umpire with nobody on check. It's a 56. Strict umpire, no. It's going to be a foul tip. The batter is still at bat, so we go back to the main chart. Continue the plate appearance. 3-6-6. Pinch hitter, no. It's going to be a fly out to center. Caught by Bradley Jr., 1 out. Chris Davis. 2-2-4. Not pitching at home. Not a slugger, so this will be a single. Chris Davis, and he's 2 for 3. That's and you're going to go to right now. Jace Peterson is actually, like, he's pretty, so he's hot, and Brewer is cold, so 25. Hot batter he is. That'll be a single. And now 2 on. Davis will hold up at second. 2 on with 1 down for Stevie Wilkerson, who already is grounded into double play and is 0 for 2. 4-5-5. Brewer flash he is. That's a strikeout. That's a great outcome here for Brewer as he's trying to get out of this inning. Richie Martin now. 4-6-6. Control. He's not control, home run king, or slugger. Neither. That would be a strikeout. So this is going to be a ground out, and that's going to end the inning. To choice infielder, we will roll to see which infielder to be catcher. 2, 3. Ends the inning, dribbles it out in front of the plate, and no runs, 2 hits. And it'll be Richard Blyer coming out here for the Orioles to face the Sox. Top of the 7th coming up. 11-2 is your score. Okay, so there's no ace addition here for Blyer as he's not coming in the middle of the inning, but it is a lefty versus lefty. Bradley Jr. to start the 7th. 2, 3, 4. Is Bradley hot? He is not. He's actually a cold batter, so it's going to pop up to 3rd. 1 out. Benintendi. 1-1-3. He is a semi-slugger with a dot, so no ace, and then his semi-slugger, that'll be a double to left. He is now 3 for 4, having a great game leading off. It's really been a catalyst for the Sox being ahead here in this game. Betts, 2-5-6, semi-struggler with a dot. This is another single, and it will leave Benintendi at 3rd. I don't know, we may end up going to some... may give some guys a little bit of garbage time outs here. So 1st and 3rd, nobody out. Devers. Infield's going to be back looking for 2 here, just trying to get out of this inning. 3-5-5. Struggler. Yes, that's a single, and it's going to score Benintendi. It's now 12. And Betts, he is going to go to 3rd with a 3 lead die. You get 2 base advance unless they're stoic, and Betts isn't. So Xander Bogaerts. Runners at 1st and 3rd, nobody out. And 1-1-1, not an ace, not a scrapper. This one is gone, a 3-run homer, and this is a demolition derby more than a home run derby as Bogaerts goes deep, 3 for 5, 3 runs batted in on this dinger. It is completely trashed. Sent into the left field bleachers. And it is now 15-2. A real drubbing here. Blyer gets laid to waste. 1 out still, but 4 across. J.D. Martinez up. See if he gets into the act. 4-6-6. Double control. So this is going to be 2 singles in a row. He gets a control roll, and it doesn't help him. So he's going to get 2 base advance out of this, right? Because it's 4. Yep. So now big time struggler, full struggler. They're going to be sticking with Blyer here a little longer. 1-3-5. This is going to be a box and bogeys check. Could be a mishandling by this defense. Let's see. 15. Okay, rain delay, roll 1 die, 1-2, game resumes later. All players cold. 3-6, game called. Okay, we're going to roll 1 die here. It's a rain delay. Roll the black one. It is a 3. Game is called, and we are going to call it at that. It's official. And with it being this bad, we're just going to call it a game. 4 runs actually, I guess, do we wind it back? I think we have to wind it back, so none of those stats are going to count. It will be wound back to the 6th, and it's going to be an 11-2 final. So the red 1, black 5 die combination with a 15 is a rain delay, and we rolled. The game is called, and it's not a dry climate, so I think this is a just result here. I don't think the Orioles were going to have anything for the Sox here today. We were already talking about trying to bring in some potential substitutions to take some of to give a little bit of a break, but instead we're just going to call that. And Blyer is going to catch a break here. Not that we're keeping track of opponent stats, but anyway, we'll add up Boston's totals here and then be back. So I've made a decision here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pretend or assume that the rain will have started now, and by the end of this inning, it will have gotten to the point where they would have to call the game. But I'm not going to call it right away because it's rare anymore to see a game just all of a sudden stop in the middle of an inning. Usually they wait until an inning is over and then try to call it. So we're going to try to do that. So we're sticking with 1 out in first and third, and Blyer is getting hit hard. It's going to be Vazquez. We're going to go right off the main one. Is he fresh? Blyer, he hasn't given up 5. We're going to call him fresh to get him a strikeout here. Try to get out of this inning and see what can happen. So Bradley Jr. with 2 outs, runners at first and third. 2-2-5, Starno, slugger. He is a slugger and a whiffer. This will be the strikeout to end the inning. They get 4. And now we will go to the bottom of the 7th, and the rain has started, and they're going to see if they can get this inning in and give the Orioles a chance. The Red Sox are going to continue with Colton Brewer here. And it's going to be the top of the order. Brewer did get touched up a little bit there. Didn't give up any runs, but a couple of hits. And VR will lead off here, bottom of the 7th. 1-4-6. Is he flash? He is. That's a strikeout. 1 out. It's Anthony Santander. 2 for 3. He's been good. They just haven't been hitting in scoring position when they got runners in scoring position. 2-4-5. Hero. He's not a hero. Pops up to second, and now we're going to go to the experience chart for Renato Nunez, who is neutral and Brewer's semi-prospect, so maybe a chance here at some kind of a result. For the Orioles, 14, cold batter. No, wrong one. Prospect batter, he's not. That's a single. Bloops one, brings up Hanser Alberto. And 2-5-6, struggler on the mound. No, champion or patient. Semi-champion with a dot. There's a walk. It's not quite over yet. The fans are getting just drenched in rain. They're hoping that their Orioles can pull something out here. Pull off a miracle. 1-5-6. Is he a whiffer? Semi-whiffer with a dot. That's a strikeout. And that is the 7th. They go back to the dugout. No runs, a hit, 2 left. And the umpires are gathering under the cover of the home team dugout. They're making the decision. It's so far out of hand. It is 15-2 is your final here from Camden Yards as Baltimore Orioles fall to the Red Sox. Just putting on an offensive display here. I'm going to go ahead, and not offensive in a bad way. Just an offensive explosion. So I'll get the stats tallied up, and then we'll talk about them, and then we'll close it out here. So 15-2 is your final in 7 innings. A shortened game by the rain, but the Red Sox come out on top and have now won 4 in a row. All right, so 15 runs for Boston on 20 hits in only 7 innings, and with 8 left on base. Completely demolished the Orioles. 2 runs, 11 hits. They left 9. 21-16 now the record for Boston, cementing their place in 4th at the moment. Baltimore drops to 11-26. The winner will be Rick Porcello, going 5 innings, giving up 2 earned runs. You can see down here at the bottom, 8 hits, so he gave up 8 on 5 innings. Not great. Didn't walk anybody, but did give up a homer, 5 strikeouts for Porcello. Brewer pitches 2 innings that are scoreless to just kind of salt that away at the end, even though it was pretty much a drubbing. Everybody hits for Boston here, 20 hits in total. You've got this whole group right here, the 4 guys from the 3 hole to the 6, all 3 for 5, 3 home runs on the day, 3 doubles, 9 strikeouts. Bundy gets the loss with 7 earned runs given up. So all in all, just they showed Baltimore how to do it. We'll see if the Orioles can come back and make a better game of it. Next game, they will be starting Aaron Brooks instead. He will be the starter. And for Boston, they'll be going with Brian Johnson on the mound. So maybe a little bit fairer matchup as far as pitching goes. Could be a little bit of a slugfest. We shall see. So hit the like, hit subscribe. A rain-shortened game here at Camden Yards as it soaks out, but the Red Sox prevail 15-2. Thanks for watching Tenacious Sports and this Red Sox Sim, the Tenacious Baseball League version 3.0, using History Maker Baseball. Keep rolling your dice and have a great evening.